Hello there ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another one of my live videos, and today I'm going to be updating you on some more latest news. This is currently now regarding Kylian Mbappe. I'm going to update you on some more stuff as well. The theory now about Kylian Mbappe, reports are stemming from France that the long speculation going on with Mbappe about his decision now to leave the club, but the theory was which club was he currently going to join. We've had Real Madrid that have been likely, we've had Manchester City in there, we've had Arsenal there, we've had Leeds rejected, we've had Liverpool there, but obviously he's got better options for him out there as Mbappe. We've had so many teams that the player has attracted a lot of interest from high-profile clubs as Mbappe, you know, his outstanding performances for Monaco, his outstanding performances for France. An absolutely fantastic last season was Mbappe. He's probably one of the highest prospects in world football for an 18-year-old, and I think he will express himself to that higher level if he does go to a much bigger club. But yeah, for me, it's strange because the reports are stemming from France now that he chose his destination as Kylian Mbappe. He wants to currently join Paris Saint-Germain, which is currently PSG's rivals. I don't think Monaco were reluctant and resisted to sell the player, but the manager had opened up basically saying these players are available and are for sale, and we know Monaco have raised loads and loads of money in this transfer window. But apparently now, yes, reports suggest from France, Kylian Mbappe wants to join PSG, or another team that have been in for him. The other day, it did say out that personal terms had been agreed with the player, and that Nike wanted to get this deal currently finalised. And apparently PSG have already spunked a load of money out on Neymar. So apparently from the PSG owners, which is Qatar, they basically are insisting they're not willing to stop Mbappe joining the team, you know, to create that front line, you know, put Mbappe in the mix with Cavani, put him in the mix with Neymar, and that's what PSG want, to put him in there with Neymar as a mix at Paris Saint-Germain. And Paris Saint-Germain, this could add up to now, I think they're preparing to put an 140 odd million pound deal first. He is rated as a £160 million player, is Mbappe. That'd be including the add-ons as well. There may be add-ons in this deal, but that'll take Paris Saint-Germain's total to at least over £450 million if they were to get the pursuit of Mbappe. I think there has been negotiations going on. I think all negotiations will happen, and this could be confirmed very soon. So this is stemming from reports now that this is currently going to happen. And PSG have already brought the world transfer record fees. Mbappe now could be put in that list with Neymar as well. And big now, as I did say, you know, with the amount of money that's been spent in this transfer window so far, you know, teams putting big money out for players, you know, teams putting huge price tags out for players, and you could just classify that now with a Neymar deal, now with Mbappe going for loads of money. You know, you could just classify it now as Pogba was dead cheap last summer, you know, and all the other deals that have been done over years, you know, now with it the way that it's going in this transfer window. But Mbappe has come out and he suggested he did want to leave Monaco. He did say, Ellie Creep was reporting that he would either join Real Madrid or Paris Saint-Germain. I thought Real Madrid were in the ascendancy because basically Marca had reported that they did want Kylian Mbappe, and that Florentino Perez and Zidane have come to an agreement they don't need a four-man attack in their squad. And it looks likely Real Madrid had been in negotiations, Manchester City have been in negotiations, who spent a lot of money as well. So, yeah, weird. This is absolutely weird, guys. As this say, Real Madrid looked in the ascendancy, you know, they're willing to raise these funds, they have raised funds, they're willing to raise these funds, and Bale was the most likely to get sacrificed so they could get Mbappe in the mix to guarantee him first team football. But now there's been a change of scenery regarding Bale. Perez is now confident Bale will stay. Ronaldo will currently stay with the club as well. They are convinced, and Bale's still 28 and he is highly experienced, you know, with the teams he's been at, Tottenham, Southampton, And it looked realistically that Jose Mourinho was convinced he was going to capture the player for around about the £90 million that Real Madrid had paid for him. So, but it was a change for him yesterday when he participated in the game, and then that was basically it. Mourinho had give his hopes up on signing Bale because he had that significant sign. He's still under, as he suggested, he's still under the club plans, he's still under the coach's plans, and he still feels as though Mourinho, he's still wanted by Real Madrid. But if it was the other way around, if he wasn't starting, he wasn't under the club plans, he wasn't under the coach's plans, Mourinho would have gone in there for him. And Bale, as I said, suggested to BT Sport yesterday, he hasn't took much notice of these rumours or the rumours and the speculation that's going on around him. He hasn't took any notice whatsoever. He just says he's concentrating on his football. And he's hoping to get better with his fitness. And we know the Real Madrid board have been in pressure, to sanction him off due to his fitness setbacks that Gareth Bale has currently got. I don't think he's any intentions of leaving. I do think he's happy at Real Madrid. He did say to Modric he would like to join Old Trafford and leave Real Madrid. He is injury prone, but and even the agents had poured cold water on the speculation. They didn't really believe it was going to happen because they had been notified, these agents, what they think to it. Is it going to possibly happen? They didn't believe or have any faith in it whatsoever because we know we've heard all these rumours before and we know we've been interested in Bale since 2013. So I think now it's over. I think he will stay at Real Madrid. We've been interested in 2013 and he's won honours with Real Madrid, but I don't think it's realistically going to happen now. I think this is our last opportunity now, and I don't think we're going to get Gareth Bale. I think he wants to win more trophies as well. He also mentioned that. So I think our pursuit now of Bale is currently all over. So we'll have to look more in the region now for the creative winner. So that could obviously means now the Bale deal has ended. It looks like Mourinho's not interested now. That means Real Madrid are willing to keep him, which Perez insisted, and that means they would have cooled their interest in Mbappe because Mbappe will not be guaranteed first-team football if he goes to Real Madrid. But if he goes to Paris Saint-Germain, he will be in the mix with Neymar, Edison Cavani. PSG are still looking to add ranks into their final third, even though they've got quality now. They've got Neymar, Cavani, could be on the verge of getting Mbappe. Apparently, PSG had denied these suggestions. Apparently, this was £140 million. Apparently, they denied that they'd put a bid in for him. Apparently this had been abandoned from PSG, but it still said Mbappe wants to make the move. But now there may be a change of scenery. And PSG are still looking to add raw ranks into their team. They're looking at now Fabinho. They're looking at Fabinho, who's been one of our targets. Atletico Madrid have been interested in him before. Monaco were reluctant and resisted to sell him, and we know we was one point Manchester United were very, very close to signing him. Di Marzio announced it, that we was close. I know was City entered the race for Fabinho. City done fantastic business with Monaco, but Monaco will want to lose a lot of their current players, and that's the thing. And I said, now with the Mbappe deal, if Mbappe leaves, this could now mean a significant sign that Arsenal signing Neymar deal could be fully off, because this was suggested if Mbappe leaves, Monaco will keep Neymar. If Mbappe stays, they may then will to offload Thomas Neymar. And basically Thomas Neymar has insisted he does want to leave Monaco. Arsenal have been in discussions for absolutely ages. Arsenal have had 2 or 3 bids now rejected for the player. We know other teams have been in the race for Thomas Neymar, but as I said, Monaco are losing all their top players. So, right there. Monaco losing all their top players, and Neymar insists that he wants to go. The journalist had confirmed before he will make a move to the current Emirates. But this could be bad news for Arsenal. This could be off if the Mbappe deal goes through and he goes to PSG. So, with the Sanchez case, as I did say, with the Sanchez case now, apparently he's suffered an injury. He's missed the Community Shield. He's due to miss the Leicester game. He could be out for at least a couple of weeks, apparently. But the question is he really still injured? Is he really injured, or is he just slightly injured? Or is he still maybe trying to force the move out of Arsenal? Because I think since his sickness, Sanchez has looked good. I think he's been training fantastically well. He's been doing extra training as well, and he's been working hard as Sanchez. Apparently PSG were trying to make inquiries. They have made inquiries during this transfer window about Sanchez. They were willing to prepare to put an £80 million bid in for Alexis Sanchez. Wenger has currently blocked this for Alexis Sanchez, but Wenger stood firm all the way since the speculation started with Sanchez, that basically saying he insists he's not leaving. And Sanchez, I think, did inform that he may be I think he'll still see his deal out. But as I did say, we know teams are heavily linked to him. You're preparing to offer over £50 million for a player that's coming to an end of his contract, then it's hard to turn down. Or you're going to wait 12 months. If he stays with his deal, wait 12 months so then you can capture the player for currently free. But Arsenal, in this case, if they do sanction him, can receive maybe 50 million. But Arsenal don't want to lose the player because he plays in that. He's a vital player for Arsenal. He's a player that's in that advanced 7 role. He scored 24 goals last season, did Alexis Sanchez. And we know City have been keen on the player. He was keen on making a move to Manchester City, to reunite with Pep Guardiola after they worked together at Barcelona. We know Sanchez has been demanding a £400,000 a week contract. And plus now, with the Mbappe situation especially, they could then fail to get the pursuit of Lemar, and then they definitely wouldn't want to offload Sanchez. It would be hard to find an individual replacement for that player. Sanchez has won 3 FA Cups in 4 seasons, though, with Arsenal. Arsenal haven't got Champions League football, though. It's the first time in 2 decades that Arsenal have not got Champions League football, so that could currently go against them. So, as I did say with theory about Mbappe now, he could be set to join PSG. We know there could have been suggestions he maybe join Manchester City, but he didn't really mention Manchester City. But it'd be interesting to see how he expresses himself, PSG, in the same league, but it's at a higher level club. If he went to the Premier League, be interested to see how he participated in the Premier League. Be interested to see how he participated in the Spanish League, went to the Spanish League. But realistically now, he looks like he is making the move to PSG, and I think more things will be discussed further down the line. More news on Coutinho. Yes, Philippe Coutinho, also Barcelona wanting. Barcelona looking to get 2 or 3 players as a replacement for Neymar. Coutinho is now classified as their number 1 target. As I did say, currently Coutinho's agents have approached Barcelona to discuss a potential deal. We know his agent, Coutinho's agents, have been to Barcelona to discuss things through. And we know the Barcelona directors have travelled to England, to Liverpool, to try and discuss and get a fee to an agreement. And also, Coutinho's been involved in this. He's had discussions, with his desire and urgency to leave the club. I think he's had discussions with Jurgen Klopp, and I think he does want to leave the club, does Philippe Coutinho. And Jurgen Klopp is still resisted, and he's reluctant to currently sell the player. He's been there for 3 years. We know this is a difficult situation for Liverpool, and Coutinho is still injured, I think. This is a difficult situation. If his big money's getting thrown at you, it's hard to reject, but he's an essential player for Liverpool in their midfield. The amount of chance he created, was it 65? Was it about 37 crosses he produced and got 13 goals and 7 assists last season? But if you were to put Coutinho, elevate himself to that higher level, if you put him in the mix with Messi, Suarez and all that, also looking to unite with Suarez, who did score 31 goals in that season, Suarez, when he was in the mix with Coutinho at Liverpool. So yeah, this looks like this deal is announced. I don't know if the fee is fully agreed just as yet. Obviously we know that the journalist had confirmed that a meeting was going to be scheduled, to get a deal agreed. And we know also on several occasions that Barcelona have interacted with the representatives about this. And we know the 72 million bids being rejected and 89 million bids being rejected for the player. But now Barcelona are willing to pay up to 120 million. I think this may be initially 108, maybe bonuses involved in the deal as well. But Philip Coutinho has made it clear he does want to leave Liverpool. So Liverpool have had, I think they've still got injuries to Adam Lallana. Don't know what's happening with Chan. So Liverpool still need to address their midfield. Do Liverpool? So that's the thing you've got to take into the current equation. So. Anything else to update you guys on saying? We know Barcelona have had moves out for Griezmann. I don't think Wafrank made it clear Griezmann doesn't want to leave. I think his buyout clause is at £200 million or something. Barcelona can will to meet this. We know Atletico Madrid have got a transfer ban at the moment in time until January, but I don't think Griezmann wants to leave. I think he was our main priority target. It looked realistically he was coming to Manchester United, but obviously the transfer ban occurred. But now we maybe not bothered as much of going for him in January. We could still, but now we've got Lukaku there in the mix. We've got Rashford, we've got Martial, and now we've heard positive news about Zlatan Ibrahimovic. We don't really need him at this moment in time, but also, Barcelona apparently have agreed terms with Ousmane Dembele, the player that's only been, I think, at Borussia Dortmund for this season. I think they paid £15 million in Dortmund for the player from Rennes, his ex-team. A player that's on a 4-year contract, a player that scored, 6 goals last season. There, guys. That scored 6 goals last season, but I think he's put some hints out that he does currently want to leave. And now apparently we've heard the stories that the Barcelona have travelled to Germany to try and get a fee agreed for the player. And Borussia Dortmund are asking for £135 million for the player. I don't know if Borussia Dortmund are willing to currently sell the player. They might not want to offload him because he's an important player, and they may want to give him another season to express himself more. But when it's loads of money like that, it's hard to reject, and Barcelona will be prepared to pay that money. So he's a player that's also very, very good for France. Good two-footed player, prolific, good at going forward, good in the air, very quick on the ball, fantastic electrifying pace, good at getting through the channels. And Ousmane Dembele, I think, would like to make the move, and we know Arsenal have had a bid rejected for him as well. Teams have been interested in Ousmane Dembele, with the quality he's got as a footballer. He's absolutely sublime, is Ousmane Dembele. Barcelona have targeted numerous players as a replacement for Neymar. And yeah, anyway, guys, that's everything to update you today. Drop your comments and likes below on my video. Subscribe to Chazzaboy Davenport and take it easy, and I'll see you later. Bye.